In this video, I'm going to be taking you through RUUD. What is it? Where can you get it from? What can you buy with it? And stick around to the end of the video where I'll explain to you how you can convert it into Bless. Welcome YouTubers. I've received great feedback from my video, what should you spend your RUUD on? If you haven't watched it, I'll link it in the description for you to check out after this video. Many of you have asked where you can get RUUD from and to explain the items in the RUUD shop. So let's go ahead and walk to the RUUD NPC, Priest James, that's located in Elbland. So what is it? It's an in-game currency that can't be traded. The only thing you can do with it is purchase items from this NPC. Where can you get it? Majority of the ways to obtain RUUD is from events. Most commonly speed server, you will receive it as a reward for the level you achieve. You will also receive 1000 RUUD per level above 400. Other events include Blood Castle, Devil Square, Chaos Castle, and Maze of Dimension. Completing these events, you receive a RUUD box that will then give you a random amount of RUUD when opened. A non-event method of obtaining RUUD is soul converters, which we'll go through shortly in this video. There's also events such as the Cherry Blossom where you receive a box as a reward and can potentially gain some room from them. So let's go through the store and see what you can buy with RUUD. First up is the Blood Angel items. You'll see that this is a sealed item and these sets come in 4 pieces, meaning if you want to craft this Blood Angel set, you'll need to unseal it using the Hero Soul that will convert it to a Blood Angel item +0. This Blood Angel Soul can be received as rewards from events or you can purchase it from the market. You can also craft one yourself by converting a specific ancient +11 +16 item. This method can be a bit more costly trying to get an ancient set to 11. There is also the Hero Blood Angel Soul that you can combine with a sealed Blood Angel item, and this will convert it to +11 straight away at 100%, and you don't have to stress about upgrading the set to 11 yourself. These Hero Blood Angel Souls can be obtained from event rewards or purchased from someone in the market. You'll also notice that if your character has different types of builds, like the MG has strength or energy, that you'll be able to buy a set for that particular build. So with the MG, I can buy the Gladiator set if I'm predominantly strength, or Mage if my MG has an energy build. This is the same with Agility Elf and Energy Elf, as well as BK and Energy BK. These ancient sets in the RUUD shop are crucial to progress in the game. You can use socket sets with damage decrease to progress, but you won't do as high damage as these RUUD sets. These sets provide high defense and high damage. This Blood Angel set alone is a huge upgrade from any ancient set below it, such as Vicious or Murin. Then there's the RUUD weapon. Similar story with the set. If you're an energy MG, you can buy a staff, or if you're strength MG, you can buy a 1- or 2-handed sword. These don't require to be unsealed like the set. Simply purchase it and you'll receive the item with a random option. You're guaranteed 2 options, with one of them being excellent damage. Chance of receiving excellent damage is 100%, with the second option being random. Receiving luck on the item is also random. If you're using socket weapons, you may just want to buy the RUUD set. These anvils are used to upgrade your RUUD weapon to the next mastery tier. So Blood Angel to Dark Angel, then Holy Angel, and so on. When you're upgrading from Blood Angel to Dark Angel, you'll need a Dark Angel Anvil. Then when you're upgrading from the Dark Angel to Holy Angel, you'll need the Holy Angel Anvil. Each time you upgrade your weapon, it must be +11 +16. This is difficult without luck, and even with luck can be difficult. Players tend to use the Talisman of Chaos Assembly when upgrading RUUD sets and weapons to avoid losing them. You can imagine how devastating it would be investing your bless into these items just to lose them when you upgrade them. I believe there's also a chance to gain the luck option when you upgrade these items between tiers, and you won't lose your luck option if you already have it. Not sure if that's just from Blood Angel to Dark Angel or if the chance to get luck goes on all the way up to the last tier. You'll notice the weapon anvils lag behind 1 tier compared to the souls. You'll need to wait for the next season to come out to get these weapons. These souls are a similar story to the anvils. They upgrade your sets to the next mastery set tier, and the items need to be +11 +16. As for the socket items, these rune capsules are similar to the Urtor Elemental rune capsules. In order to be able to upgrade your seed spheres from level 1 to 10, you will need these sphere rune capsules as a crafting material. And the note upgrades the 380 socket item into a level 400 socket item. RUUD skills are a must. As soon as you farmed your first 1000 RUUD and you're the right level to use the skill, you should be purchasing it. These skills have huge damage, so I highly recommend buying them. They have a pre-requirement in the description, so make sure you've added the right points in your skill tree to enable you to use the skill. If you don't want to use your RUUD on skills because you're saving the RUUD for another item, you can easily buy these skills in the market for under 10 bless. Once again, you'll see here there's skills available for Strength MG as well as Energy MG. Transform Scroll allows you to transform a Strength MG set to an Energy MG set or vice versa. This is great if you're playing an Energy MG and you really want to buy a Manticore Mage set, but the only one available is a Strength MG Manticore set. This scroll will allow you to transform it to your desired set. If you want to see more guides like this, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to see more. Nixie's Fragments is used to enter the Nixie's boss area. I personally have never fought this boss or used this item, but that's what it's used for. Bound Wings material allows you to craft the second and third wings for your character, however, they'll be bound to that character and unable to be traded. I'm personally not a fan of crafting these as it means you won't be able to resell them, especially the third bound wing. You can see it's worth 75,000 RUUD. You can easily sell that 75,000 for bless and use that bless to contribute towards level 3 wings purchase. In some servers you may need more bless towards the purchase of third wings, but it means you can resell them when you're not using them anymore. As for the earrings, these materials will allow you to upgrade your earrings from Wrath to Forefathers and so on. These monster soul converters, you can convert these monster souls into these flasks which you can then redeem for a random amount of RUUD, jewels or items. The map that is labelled on the converter is the map you'll need to hunt these mobs. If you're already AFKing in these maps, you may as well purchase these and be earning additional RUUD or bless. You can only carry one of these at a time and only purchase a certain amount per week. I think it's 2 per week. This then resets mid-week sometime. The item also expires at the end of that period. These can change on a regular basis, so sometimes you won't see deep dungeon converters. And the souls are shared between your party if they're carrying a flask too. You receive a guaranteed reward as well as a random reward. And these are used to upgrade your earring to the next tier. Ice Dragon Seals is used to upgrade your Ghost plus 11 into an Ice Dragon. Then you can upgrade the Ice Dragon to Fierce Lion and so on. Urtul and Pentagram emblems are used to upgrade your Pentagram and Urtuls to Mastery. Haven't used these yet, but your Pentagram needs to be a level 300 plus 11. At the start of this video I mentioned that you can convert your RUUD into bless. You can do this by purchasing an item from the RUUD shop and selling them in your personal store. Just ensure that you're buying an item that is easy to sell so you're not stuck with trying to sell the item for weeks. Common items are anvils, souls and character skills. Also make sure you find out how much 50k or 100k of RUUD is worth in your server so you know how much to list it. You can do this by checking in gens how much people are selling RUUD for when they post, or checking in personal shop how much anvils and souls are being sold for. You can also message in gens selling RUUD and mention your class such as White Wizard, as some players will request certain class specific items. Just be mindful that players can message you asking to buy an item, you click on purchasing the item, then the player pulls out of the purchase and you're stuck trying to sell it. So you may only want to buy an item for a player if you know it's easy to sell if they pull out. Hopefully you have learned something new from this guide, and if you have, head over to my guide on pentagrams and urtuls where I explain the basics of the elemental system. And I'll catch you in the next one.